You got me. All right, I'll do it. I'll freaking do it. I said you wouldn't hit it, and you hit it. 31,000 likes on a video. At the beginning, I said if this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll cosplay Jean. And you guys freaking destroyed it. Didn't know you guys were so desperate for that. But hey, you know, I'm not complaining. I've got free content to do now. So I will cosplay Jean. It is true. I will do it very soon. I have to set it up. I found someone to help me kind of get everything together because obviously I'm not a professional cosplayer, but they will be a full video. I even doubled down and said if this video can get X amount of likes, I'll also stream it. So it looks like not only will there be a freaking video, there will be a live stream of me in a Jean cosplay. Oh god. Not only that, I did a Q&A. I posted on the community post, ask away. I will answer anything. And there was nearly almost 1,000 comments, many of them asking for me to cosplay Jean in one. So I will cosplay. It will happen very soon, sooner than you think. So stay tuned. Also, I know some of you guys have asked this question before. When are you going to make merch again? When are you going to make a plushie? You know, some of you guys have asked in the past. I have made a shirt before, like a super... Sorry, what? I just like felt something like, what the? Something's like hit.
Fucking face down, baby. Finished it!
Anyways, questions times that you guys questions time question time from you guys to me, and I will answer all the little juicy drama and secrets that you guys always try to pry out of me because you're all little parasocial little. Oh, my camera died. Oh no, my camera. Why is Jean your main? I think I've answered this a million times, and you know what? I'll answer one more time, just for you. Jean is my main because I think she's very cool and has nice hair. Okay, the real answer is she stands for something I do like want to embody, basically. She's hardworking, she's selfless, she has a sense of responsibility, and maybe not likes to take care of people, but she has like a duty to do that. And at times, I feel like I have that too, with my family as well as you guys, because I want to make you guys happy and make funny videos for hee hee ha ha moments. Hee hee ha ha, hee hee ha ha. Are you proud of your financial decisions? Now, you may see me spend a lot of money in some of my videos. I've toned it down a lot because obviously we're not peak Tuonto in 2021 when Genshin was popping like crazy style. A lot of the money I've spent is a lot. Surprise. A lot of it's on me, but a lot of it was also on viewers when I roll for them. So I still do a lot of viewer rolls, and sometimes I spend a little money just so I can guarantee that they get the character they want. Because obviously, who doesn't want to get the character they want? But being proud of my financial decisions, yes, because the money I put in becomes video, and then the video gets posted on YouTube, and then I get money from YouTube, and then you watch it, and then you press the like button, and then I get money, and then I give it back to viewers, and then it's a circle. It's a cycle. It's a beautiful cycle. It's a loophole. It's a hack. It's a life hack. What did your parents think about when you pursued content creating? This is a very good question. My parents, obviously, I mean, take a guess. Take a guess. Did you think they liked what I did? 5 years ago I started. 4 to 5 years ago. And I can't say for certain that they were happy with me. I was a college student at the time, and this was during COVID. So this was during a time where a lot of unknown was happening, a lot of jobs were being lost, and a lot of sickness was going around, and the economy was in a very, very bad place. So when, you know, two parents see their son playing video games, live streaming it, instead of maybe studying for an exam or trying to get a degree, which I was getting a degree but wasn't really focusing too hard on it, it's kind of worrying from their perspective, right? It is worrying, right? Because it's like, okay, well, this kid's not making any money. They're just streaming, playing a video game. However, I saw it as a place to discover my passion again. Because in high school, I was a very poor student. I used to play a lot of video games when I was younger, but then when I hit high school, I started going out more. I started going to parties. I started doing other things with friends. And they weren't all responsible. And so when college hit and everyone was stuck inside, I couldn't really go out. Couldn't go out to see my friends, go out to drink at the legal age, and it sucked. So I kind of went back to video games because it was something I knew I always liked and put down for a while and started to pick up again. And there was this new thing called Mixer. And like Twitch, the streaming platform, Mixer was its own, and it was very small, and it was integrated on the Xbox One, which is a console. I don't know how old you guys are, and I used to play Xbox a lot, and then I discovered PlayStation was better, allegedly. But anyways, I played Xbox growing up. Xbox One. Mixer was integrated on that because it was bought by Microsoft. So you could stream from your Xbox on Mixer to people. And I started doing that. And eventually there came a point where I saw potential. I'll keep the long story short. You know, I tried Valorant, and I tried Zelda. I tried Super Smash Bros. I played Rainbow Six Siege. And then eventually I got to Genshin. I started making TikToks, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw potential to make it like something bigger. And I remember sitting down with my dad one time, and he told me, is this what you really want to do for the rest of your life? Is this what you want to pursue, knowing it could fail? Is this what you want to pursue, even if you don't make enough money doing it? Because my dad was like, you know, going to computer science, which was what I was studying, to get you a good job. Well, now there's AI everywhere. But anyway, besides the point, I told him, yes, I want to do it. I would gladly just work in a convenience store if I have to, just to barely support myself so I can go home every day and do what I do here. And I was surprised at the time when I said that. And obviously he was even more surprised. And he kind of, you know, gave me the look. He was like, okay, well, GG, go next, I guess. But in my head, I was very determined to make this real, and I'm happy I stuck by it. So that's kind of a long story short of how my parents reacted and questioned me about it and how I doubled down. Double it, give it to the next person. Do you ever watch your old videos for fun? I do. I think when times are low and I feel lost, I kind of go back in time and look at why I started and how I enjoyed the things I did all the way back then. And I try to remember why I started things in the first place by watching older videos. And recently I have been doing that. Last video I talked about being a little bit feeling lost, and you guys gave a lot of heartwarming comments, and I really did appreciate that. So it kind of motivated me to get back. Anyways, what advice would you give your 20-year-old self? For the 20-year-olds out there, especially in this time of the world, I would say, I mean, when you're 20 years old or even like near that age, it's a time where a lot of things in your life are changing. You've just basically hit adulthood. You may still be in college, school, maybe you're not, maybe you're full-time working. I think it's important to know that you don't need to rush your life. I've felt rushed when I was around that age because there were people around me who were also, you know, in school, maybe getting near graduating of 22, and I was still in like a community college alone. And there was a time where I even thought about dropping out around then. And I did, obviously, to pursue this. But the point is, I think social media has kind of ruined our perspective of 20-year-old's life, our 20s. Because there's social media, it's so easy to compare yourself to someone you don't even know, whether it's across a country, another city, a fucking other planet. Okay, not another planet, but you get the point, right? It's so easy to just see what other people have online and what you don't. Social media has, I think, conditioned us to constantly compare ourselves to other things and people around the world because it's so easily accessible. You know, it's just phone in your pocket and an app that you can just click, and then all of a sudden you just have all these floods of information and other people just in your face at all times. And obviously social media has been great. You know, it's connected so many people around the world in ways we never could have imagined. But at the same time, it's also ruined our like mental health, I think. And I think the advice I would give based around all of this is that take time for yourself. Read, do things, and try things alone. And be happy doing things alone. I recently started, okay, it sounds so lonely, but sometimes I go out alone and just eat alone and just do activities alone. And being happy with yourself doesn't mean you're lonely. It means you know how to live your life. And I think everyone needs and should be able to do that without constantly being stimulated or just having some sort of like visual constant connection to someone online or just social media in general. I think that's what I would give nowadays as advice. Basically, take care of yourself and take more time for yourself. Oh, here's the question of all time that I get every single stream, every single social media post, and I'm sure Ant does as well. Asking for all the fans who are curious about this, as I am. What happened between you and Ant, if anything did happen? And all these people speculating. I will say that there's nothing bad between us, okay? We are still friends. We still respect each other. We are just not living together. And I think because of that, we just haven't like made videos together, etc. And people are just so parasocial and so eager to see some sort of drama. And I guarantee you, you will not find anything there or here. And I know it's annoying for Ant when people ask him that question over and over. It's also annoying for me. I understand why people ask it, because they're curious, and I will settle it down once and for all because I want you all to shut up. Thank you, and respect my relationships and also his. I avoided this question so much because I do really respect his privacy as well and don't want to like bring anything up. Right? There are things in life that happens, guys, that you don't see, right? You see 20% of my life, which is maybe like streaming and YouTube vids and social media. Everything else in the background, right? My living situation, my family relationships, my friendships, my life situations, you know, my financial situation, all of that like contribute to, you know, where I live, what I do, and, you know, how I go about my day. And that's the same thing with him, right? And I'm not going to speak for him because that's his privacy and I want to respect that, and you should too, as well as respect mine. But I think if it eases you, there's nothing bad. We are just living our lives. Relationships happen. Friendships happen. Life changes. Living situation changes. And that's just how it is. And I think you should be happy with that. I think there's really just nothing that deep. Hopefully that like settles things, because wow, you guys are next level parasocial. God damn boy, I gotta chill with that. Let me live my life. And I also don't think that you get like people out there are entitled to know our interpersonal relationships in living situations in like family and friendships. Like there should be a line drawn. There should be like a line, you know, healthy line. But that's spicy, huh? That's spicy. Is this the drama you wanted to hear? Is this everything you wanted to hear? I'm sure we will cross paths again. Don't worry. Let's see. You planning to own your pets soon? Also closet tour. Love your outfits. Oh, thank you. What do you mean most of the time? What about all the... What's wrong with my outfits some of the time? I have 2 pets at home. Ellie and Maki. They're with my family. They're not with me. I don't think we can have pets in the house we live because of, you know, the renting and stuff like that. So that sucks a lot. Closet tour. I could give you a closet tour. Let me know in the comments down below if I should do a separate video or a closet tour. All my clothes. Everything in my room I love. Tuonto edition. Very cool. There's so many questions of like if you could adopt a slime, Genshin related. Like I don't know, bro. Are you dating anyone? Would you ever date Jean? Would you do Diona cosplay? 1 vlog. Wow. So you asked 4 questions. Are you dating anyone? No, I'm not. Would you ever date Jean? She's not real. She's fictional. Number 3, would you Diona cosplay? No, I would not cosplay Diona. When a vlog? Vlog soon. There's a Genshin concert happening this next week, actually, the 25th. So I will be in New York with some friendos, and we will go to a Genshin. Go to a Genshin concert. Sound good? Stay tuned for that. Thoughts on ketchup on bananas? That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. That reminds me, when I was a kid, I was 10 years old, and I made my own peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I thought it was missing something. So I put Honey Nut Cheerios in it to add like a crunch, and I was just starving in general, so it tasted delicious. Absolutely fantastic. And my mom was like, what are you, pregnant? And I was like, why would I be pregnant, Mom? And then she was like, oh, when you're pregnant, you get like interesting cravings. And I was like, oh, thanks, Mama Tuonto. Now I know that if you're pregnant, you want to eat funny things, I think. Are you really roommates with Will Stetson? If so, what is he like? He's a beautiful gentleman who has a beautiful voice, and I can hear him sing next to me in my room. Sometimes I stay up very late and I'm screaming, and then he gets mad at me. And then sometimes he will also talk really loud sometimes, and then it annoys me. And then we text each other and yell at each other, and it's very funny. No, I think he's a great guy. But I think living with tons of roommates over the year has taught me a lot of things that I hope I can teach you guys and let you know to get some value out of it. That living with roommates can really not make or break things, but will teach you a lot about yourself and others. Regarding yourself, it teaches you what you're capable and willing to live with and withstand. And I think that's good to learn and grow and get to know yourself better. So that's cool. Do I recommend living with roommates forever? No. Eventually, you will want your own space because you will grow old and jaded and not want to see anyone and be indoors forever. Or maybe not. Maybe you will live with 8 people for the rest of your life. I can't imagine that. I don't know. What was your first ambition/dream as a kid? I used to want to be a veterinarian or a doctor because my parents were always like, oh, you can be doctor. You will make a lot of money. Yes, very big money. And I was like, ooh, I like money. Yay, I want more money. I play video games. That's what I do now. I actually did want to be a veterinarian though, because I wanted to take care of animals, and I thought that was really cool. I've always had this sense of like wanting to like help. Savior complex. No, fuck, shit. No. I've wanted to like help grow and like, you know, be a part of like some way to support others. And I have found genuine meaning of that here with what I do now with you guys, because I feel like I get to, you know, talk about life and maybe give advice or do things here specifically, which I really do like these vids. Maybe I'll do like a school video. How to survive school. How to manage time better. I used to do all of my schoolwork Monday through Wednesday and then stream and do content Thursday through Saturday. And that was my life for like 2 years when I started content creation. It was brutal. It was really bad, but it helped me learn time management and a lot of discipline. And I think that was a good time for that, especially during COVID. I was inside all day, so I didn't have much to do, but yeah. What stresses you out the most in your YouTube career? How do you think you would look back on this phase of your life when you're older? I think the most stressful part about what I do is expectations. We all have expectations we put on ourselves, but we also have expectations we put on others. And when we do that, that's where it gets very bad. Whether it's with people, whether it's me, on you guys, viewers, or anyone else. When you start to put expectations on things, that's when you start to create false realities in your head. And when those get broken, you get mad. And then you get upset. And you ask yourself, why isn't this the way I thought it would be? Well, the reality is nothing will ever be the way you think it will be, because that's just how life is. And you have to learn to grow with that and live with that. The best thing you can do in situations like that is realize that sometimes things are just out of your control and you can't do anything about it. And that's not really a bad thing. That's just how it is. I think expectations people have on me to like make a certain video or a certain thing or do a certain thing puts a lot of stress on me because obviously I want to do my best to please as many people as possible, because that's just how I hope to, you know, achieve when I make these videos, because I want to make people happy. But at the same time, there comes a point where you have to ask yourself, what do I want? What can I do to make myself happy too? So it's a very hard balance. The most stressful part about YouTube is balancing your life and your YouTube life, because at the end of the day, this is my job. And if I lose my job, then GG. GG. Let's end this one with a bang. How much money have you spent in Genshin total? I would estimate around, you ready for this? 40,000 to 50,000. It sounds bad. It is bad. But it's for videos, and a lot of it is actually back towards you guys when I roll for you. So that's it. That's the big answer. Were you waiting for that one? Have you always wondered? Well, now you know. And it has kind of stagnated. I don't really spend as much as I used to for videos because I want to do other types of videos. But yeah, that's it. After all 4 or 5 years, it's gone into that. Ta-da! Well, I think that is a good place to end off on that. Gene cosplay eventually will come soon. Yep. Congratulations, guys. You know what? If this video gets 15,000 likes, I will FaceTime all my friends in Gene cosplay. Okay, GG. Okay, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Good Q&A. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything or if I should clarify anything. And I'll see you guys in the next vid. Goodbye.